The fascinating truth behind pit bulls, debunking myths and prejudices. Have you ever wondered what truly lies behind the reputation of pit bull dogs? The image that media and common belief often construct around them is frequently distorted, laden with prejudice and misinformation. But what if I told you that the truth about these animals is far more fascinating and complex than you imagine? Get ready to dive into a world of surprising facts that will completely change your perception of one of the most misunderstood breeds in the canine world. Origins and history. Beyond blood sports. The history of pit bulls is a distinct chapter in the book of dog breeds. Their origins trace back to 19th century England, where they were initially bred from crosses of bulldogs and terriers. The goal was to develop agile, strong, and determined dogs for blood sports, which, fortunately, have since been banned. However, it's crucial to understand that the intention behind their creation didn't, and doesn't, define their nature. These dogs were valued for their courage and resilience, characteristics that today positively manifest in many well-socialized pit bulls. When these dogs arrived in the United States, their abilities were redirected. They became versatile farm dogs, assisting with herding, hunting, and property protection. More than that, they established themselves as nanny dogs, known for their patience and tolerance with children. This gentle facet of the pit bull, often overlooked today, was one of its greatest attributes and a testament to its balanced temperament when properly socialized and raised in a loving family environment. The complexity of the term pit bull. Associate the word pit bull with a single breed, but the reality is more complex. The term actually encompasses a group of breeds, including the American Pit Bull Terrier, the American Staffordshire Terrier, and sometimes the Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Each has its own peculiarities, but all share a common ancestry and certain physical and temperamental characteristics that make them part of this much-discussed group. This distinction is crucial for understanding the diversity within what's popularly called the pit bull behavior, a reflection of upbringing and environment. The truth is, a pit bull's upbringing and environment are the biggest determinants of its behavior. A pit bull raised with love, discipline, and early socialization tends to be an affectionate, loyal, and well-balanced dog. Aggression, when present, is almost always a reflection of improper training, abuse, neglect, or, in rarer cases, genetic issues. It's not the breed that defines character, but rather how the animal is treated and educated. The negative reputation of pit bulls began to intensify in the latter decades of the 20th century, fueled by sensationalized reports and isolated incidents, widely publicized by the media. Unfortunately, the irresponsibility of some owners who exploited the pit bull's strength and robust appearance for illicit purposes, such as dogfighting or intimidation, tarnished the image of the entire breed. It's crucial to understand that a dog's behavior is, to a large extent, a reflection of its upbringing, training, and environment. A well-socialized and positively trained pit bull rarely displays unjustified aggression, intelligence, and exercise needs. Pit bulls are incredibly athletic and full of energy. They need plenty of physical and mental exercise to stay healthy and happy. Long walks, runs, games of fetch, and even canine sports like agility are excellent ways to channel this energy. A bored pit bull, or one without adequate stimulation, can develop destructive behaviors simply because they have nowhere to release their vitality. The intelligence of these dogs is another point that's often underestimated. Pit bulls are highly trainable and respond very well to positive reinforcement. They love to learn and are always eager to please their guardians. This intelligence, combined with their loyalty, makes them excellent companions for various activities. From therapy dogs to participants in obedience competitions, temperament, and socialization. Debunking myths. One of the biggest misconceptions about pit bulls is the idea that they are inherently dangerous. Numerous studies and accounts from owners disprove this fallacy. With proper socialization, which involves positive contact with people, other animals, and different environments from an early age, pit bulls can be extremely friendly, patient, and even gentle with children. The patience and tolerance many show towards youngsters are remarkable. Despite their reputation, most pit bulls are, by nature, affectionate, playful, and extremely loyal to their human families. They are dogs that crave companionship and attention, and they love to participate in daily activities. With children, many pit bulls are surprisingly gentle and patient, demonstrating a protective affection that discredits myths of innate aggression. Early socialization is a fundamental pillar in raising a balanced pit bull. Exposing puppies to various people, other animals, environments, and sounds from a young age helps build a confident and well-adjusted dog. Similarly, Consistent training based on positive reinforcement is essential to shape their behavior and ensure they become exemplary members of canine and human society. Ignoring these aspects is the shortest path to behavioral problems. Owner responsibility. The key to well-being? Owner responsibility is a key factor in living with any breed, and pit bulls are no different. Understanding the breed's specific needs, investing in training and socialization, and providing a safe and loving environment are prerequisites for ensuring a pit bull develops into a balanced and sociable dog. Responsible ownership is the most powerful tool for debunking prejudices and promoting a positive image of these animals. Time to break down taboos. It's time to break down the taboos. Instead of judging a pit bull by its breed, we should evaluate it individually, by its behavior and how it was raised. Thousands of pit bulls worldwide are examples of loyalty, companionship, and affection, proving they are wonderful dogs when given the love and attention they deserve. The beauty of a pit bull goes far beyond its appearance. It resides in its loyal heart and its capacity to love unconditionally. In short, the pit bull is much more than the image the media and prejudice try to paint. They are intelligent, strong, loyal dogs, and, above all, capable of loving deeply and being an irreplaceable family member. It's time to recognize the true face of these gentle giants and celebrate their complexity, dispelling myths and promoting respect and understanding for all breeds. So, the next time you encounter a pit bull, remember, behind their imposing musculature, there might be a giant heart, waiting to win you over with its sweetness and loyalty. They are much more than their fame describes. They are dogs who, like any other, yearn for affection, understanding, and a home where they can live fully, defying all the myths and prejudices that surround them.